Aloha, beloved Jay. Welcome to my channel. We're here to do another read for you, soulmates, love mates, divine counterparts, sacred unions, twin flames, whatever you would like to label yourself. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for your love, your support. Thank you for coming across my channel and choosing to stick around. For those of you who are returning, as always, thank you for your love and support. And I'm truly grateful. So we are going to get in a read between you and your person, that person that's on your mind and your heart and your soul. What's going on with them? What's going on with you? What's going on in this connection? Time is fluid. Whenever this message reaches you is when it's meant for you. I also, if I say he or she, I'm simply talking about energies, masculine and feminine energies. We all have both. Take what resonates, leave what does not. What feels good is going to be your story. What does not feel good is not your story, so let it go. Anything else? Energies may flip-flop, so I may be saying your person, but you may be resonating with that energy and vice versa. If you're resonating with both sides, this just means that you're mirroring each other. And that's kind of been happening a lot in the reads lately because I feel like twins are actually like really like starting to like find each other. You know, these higher level of connections, these soul connections, these mirrors of, you know, like not that fake bullshit. All right, we saw this come up in the last read, so not surprised to see it still around in the overall energies. In fact, both of these cards came up in the last spread as well. Look at that, Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Twin flame, soulmate, divine counterparts, deep soul bond. Tell me more about the Princess of Coins. This is a message. This could be your person could be the Queen of Fire here. Male or female, doesn't matter, just the energy. Somebody who's very attractive, very like the Queen of Wands doesn't really have to do much. You see, she's just kind of sitting there holding her little magical pot, and it's like exuding this elixir that's probably going to go out to the nearest to her divine masculine, and her divine masculine will just come. Her counterpart will come. The Queen of Wands is very magical in how she can manifest and build and create because she's got all of the tools at her disposal. She's gone through the suit of all the suits, spiritually mastered, self-mastered. And then we have a King of Swords over here. So like air sign, potentially fire and air and fire, or just like I said, this is, you know, the Queen of Wands is also somebody who's very charming, very beautiful, very seductive, very sexual, very desired, very much desired, the Queen of Wands. And look, the King of Wands is looking directly at her. She's kind of looking over here, off to the side, but he's looking directly at her. And then it's interesting because I see the Princess of Cups here, and then the Six of Wands, or yeah, the Six of Wands here, which, you know, this could be the same person, or it could be competition. I don't really know. But it looks like they're looking at each other. This guy's looking over here. I more so feel like this is a call for an invitation from this King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like I said, the Queen of Wands doesn't have to do anything. I feel like she's just waiting to be victorious. She's waiting for her King of Swords, male or female, to come forward. She's waiting for this invitation because she is the Queen of Wands and she knows that it's coming. Her intuition is telling her. The King of Swords cannot let the Queen of Wands go. Although there does, like I said, seem to have been some form of self-sabotage from your person. You are your person, because if you're on this side, then you're the King of Swords over here. But this is like all energy on you or on this person. If this is you, all your energy is on your Queen of Wands. If you're the Queen of Wands, all of the King of Swords energy is on you. This is what you want, and this is what you're waiting for. The Ten of Cups. You want the full happily ever after. You want the family, the home, the legacy, the emotional fulfillment, the romance. You want it all. As well as you deserve it. Yeah. Triumph, destiny. This is the World card. So growth, expansion. I think you will grow a lot with this person. And you see that, you know that. You're waiting for the message to take it to the next level, to grow and expand. I feel like you're like, you know, because the Queen of Wands is also somebody who's very stable, you know, very capable of taking care of themselves financially. Then we have the Three of Wands, the Justice, and the Five of Coins. I'm definitely going to have to dig in deeper as to what that Five of Coins is all about, but we did see it in yesterday's spread as well, the last spread, which is like this loss, this feeling of loss, of this feeling of abandonment. I feel like this is your person feeling like they're going to lose you because of whatever self-sabotage happened, right? Like they can't let you go. They want to offer this cup. They want to bring balance to the connection, but maybe they're afraid that it's too late. Maybe they're afraid that you've abandoned the connection, that you don't want to build or grow anything with them. But it's kind of interesting because it's like I don't see that in your cards at all. I feel like you're waiting on this person. And I feel like they need to take a leap of faith and sacrifice, leaving maybe another connection, somebody who's maybe holding on to them. They're like ready to go, and this person's like, but wait, you know, and I definitely feel them leaving. This is the taking of the risk of leaving. You know, I don't know if they're in another connection or if they're married or what the situation is. They could potentially be married, okay? They could be potentially married or in another higher level of commitment with somebody else who's like holding them back. They want to leave, but they're being held back. So they're going to have to make a choice and take a sacrifice and risk leaving whatever is like holding them back. I feel like they're probably in a conventional type of relationship or marriage, and you're not that. You are like your adventure, your spirit, your unconventional, okay? And this could be a soul contract that they need to release, you know, making the sacrifice and, you know, cutting. It's like, look, I just realized he's got like a pen, you know, like those old school feather pens. Like, oh no, just kidding. That's a harp. Just kidding. But, you know, the story of Romeo and Juliet, I don't feel like this. I feel like if they're in a committed relationship or a higher level of commitment, this is somebody who wants to leave that because they want to have this, like, they feel this love with you, this star-crossed lovers love with you. We saw the lovers at the bottom of the deck at the beginning of the read. So this person feels like like you guys belong together, right? So they're ready to leave whatever is holding them back. Let's get into more detail here, okay? Let's find out what's going on. We're going to use these cards to clarify and kind of find out what's going on here. So Princess of Coins, there's definitely some form of communication coming in. The World. Like, something is, there's something destined coming in for you, but it's been put on hold. I know. Annoying, right? Yeah. So, you know, I wanted to know, why was it put on hold? What's going on here? And the Eight of Voices and the High Priestess come out. Somebody is silent out of fear, okay? This could be you, this could be your person. Someone's holding on to their silence out of fear. They don't know what to say. I feel like this person, you see through this person. You know, this person could potentially see you as the High Priestess, very knowledgeable, very wise, very intuitive, like, you know, can't get shit past you. And it might intimidate them a little bit. It might, you know, bring up a little fear in them because, you know, if they're not acting in their best behaviors, let's say, with this self-sabotage card over here, I don't know, don't know what that's about yet, but if they're not acting in their best behaviors, you're gonna kind of, and you know, it's okay, you know, freak them out a little bit, you know. Maybe you freak them out a little bit because, like, you see things and they know you see things. Okay. Max. So we've got the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Four of Voices, and the Hierophant, okay? So not only are you, or this person, your person, very attractive, but they're also emotionally open. You know, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords is somebody who is mastered in their emotions. But I feel like, you know, in combination with the Queen of Wands, this is your person. If this is your person, they're definitely putting up some walls because they're starting to feel some emotions and it's causing them to retreat. This could be a pattern of theirs from, like, the past. This could be just that they need to meditate on it because they are feeling this deep soul bond. And it's like, this is like, you know, feeling like, I want to marry this person. I want to be like feeling this deep. There's a specific word they're trying to give me. I'm sorry. Yes, it is a legacy. It's like it's like there is deep, ancient history between you guys that you are here to build upon. And it's like this person really, it's almost like they go within, they kind of retreat and go into this deep meditative mode, and maybe even are being counseled by a spiritual person, because they are definitely feeling a deep familial, like spiritual, like I've done this before. I feel like there's a duty. That's the word I was looking. Thank you, Spirit. There seems to be this deep feeling of a sense of duty in this connection, but it forces them to pull back and retreat, because it's so powerful, that feeling, and it's like it's not really something that is understood in the beginning. So I feel like they retreat, and then they go into this spiritual mode and potentially seek out spiritual advice from someone to get some kind of confirmation on that feeling. Wow. Six of Wands. This is somebody who wants to be victorious, somebody who is ready to be triumphant and successful, and it's in the form of wanting to offer you something solid. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is an offer of love, romance, loyalty, commitment, an invitation. You both, you know, if this Knight of Wands is your person, I mean, they're showing up over here as this is a very gentle person. It's like, yes, they have this King of Arrows, like very logical, very intellectual, very stoic vibe, but they're also underneath it very kind and gentle and compassionate. And this person, somebody, the victory is somebody wants to plant a seed of structure, a seed of, like, build something solid. This is not just like they want this to go from the Ace of Pentacles, this, you know, this seed that's being planted, to the full 10 of Cups. But it is going to be a risk that needs to be taken. Okay. And I think the risk is that there's a fear of rejection. And maybe that's one of the lessons that needs to be grown out of. Like, maybe you've experienced, or your person has experienced rejection in the past, and there's this deep fear of rejection. Like, oh, if I express my feelings, I'm just going to get rejected like all the other times. Seems to be. We've got 8-8. Something's going to change here, but something needs to be let go of first. There needs to be, someone needs to their balance needs to be created, and the balance is going to be created when something is let go of. There's something, it's like whatever is superficial or emotionally unavailable or emotionally lackluster, anything that is like not emotionally fulfilling, your person is ready to walk away from. Or if this is you, whatever side you're resonating on, whoever's resonating with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups energy, this person is ready to walk away from anything that is superficial, anything that is not emotionally fulfilling. And it's like maybe they're waiting to let these things go, or in the process of letting these things go. And once they do, then it's like, boom, the universe steps in with the 10 of Pentacles, or the Wheel of Fortune, to bring in communication. You know, whether this person is bringing the communication or receiving the communication, it's like all of a sudden, boom, the Wheel of Fortune spins and someone is expressing their love. I feel like it's going to be your person or whoever's over here. because there is the risk, the Fool card. Oh, actually the Fool's out twice, to be honest, on both sides. So somebody's going to have to take a risk. All right, tell me about the 5. All right. So if this is you, you potentially could be going through a Tower moment right now. Something in your life has been torn down. You could be trying to keep it a secret. You know, the moon is hidden things. Somebody could be going through a Tower moment. Yeah, like the destruction of an old way of being, the destruction of an old pattern, the destruction of an old relationship, the destruction of an old fill in the fucking blank. 4 of Coins, the Emperor. The Emperor cannot let go of something. What is it that this Emperor cannot let go of? A past hurt. This Emperor has been hurt before, felt a lot of pain and a lot of grief, and they can't seem to let it go. But justice is coming. Look at that. Justice twice on their side. You know, justice is balance. Y'all saw that, right? You saw the lovers want to try and pop out. I'm sure that some of you guys that know these cards are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is also a very twin flame. This is the halfway to marriage card, the 2 of Wands. And it starts with the Princess of Cups. You know, this invitation of, I like you. I want to date you. I want to fill in the blank. Tell me more about the Princess of Cups. Whatever it is, it's a, look at that, the Ace of Wands. So the King of Arrows could also have Earth in their chart. It could be, you see how you guys are both coming up. So like, or your person, if this is you, I'm sorry. I know I keep flip-flopping, but I just feel like it's because it could go either way. So this person over here, Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands, very feminine energy, very emotional, very spiritual, very yang, active energy. And then over here, we've got the King of Arrows and the King of Materials, which is air and earth. So we have water, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We have fire, Sag, Leo, Aries. And then over here we have air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We have earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And so this person over here, very, you know, masculine, divine counterpart, as we saw the Emperor as well, Aries energy. Somebody very grounded, somebody very determined, very independent. This is somebody who is very logical, very intelligent, could be quite a genius, especially when it comes to the material world. Very good at building in the material world. This is an entrepreneur, has their own business, is their own boss, self-made, you know. This is a very solid energy. But, you know, the King of Airs and King of Materials doesn't show a lot of emotion. And then you throw in the Emperor in the mix there. It's still a very domineering, very strong, controlling, possessive, logical, opinionated, rigid energy. I don't see any emotions from this person yet. The only emotions I see is this very new Page of Cups energy, right? Like this is very young is what I mean by new. Very young in the emotions department. Okay? So might take some time to build up in the passions and the emotions department, because this is somebody who has potentially just been living a life of like work and building and self like building themselves, you know, like not that that's bad. I think that's wonderful that this person is, you know, has been working towards building themselves financially, independently, mentally. I just don't see very much emotional or spiritual work over here. So let's find out what's going on. Okay. We've got this person is quite obsessed with this connection because they know that you're a soulmate, okay? We have the Two of Cups. I mean, the justice is that this person wants to bring balance to this connection. They're actually quite obsessed in a good way, like about bringing in this balance. This is someone who is definitely very attracted to you, desires you on a deep soul level, okay? This is somebody who feels immense attraction to you. They feel tied to you by the red string of fate. This is somebody who will not let you go. As we saw the Four of Pentacles, they will not let you go. They will bring and they will fight to bring this justice. Let's see what's up with the Five of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. Look at that, the two aces in the center. I just realized that the Ace of Materials and the Ace of Wands. So we've got the Four of Wands, which is the 1111 card, the Twinflame card, and we have the Chariot, which is the Victory card. So there was an obstacle potentially with the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords of self-sabotaging by maybe ghosting this connection. And I feel like that's why this person is intent on bringing justice back to this connection. Okay. And I'm not condoning anybody's behavior, but this person was hurt. Remember, this person could not let go of the past hurt and grief that they were feeling. So this is potentially why, you know, when they met you, they could have maybe early on in the connection just ghosted you, out of this fear of this past pain resurfacing. Like you potentially could have triggered this in that person, but the truth is that they want to overcome this obstacle and they want to be in a solid, committed relationship. I mean, you have the Four of Wands, the Hierophant on top of the Ten of Cups. This is symbolizing marriage right here. Marriage. And on a soul level, and on a emotional level, and then on a physical, spiritual level here with the, I mean, we saw the halfway to marriage card here. You see how this is lining up? This person wants the invitation. This is the Princess of Cups. This is the offer of, I want a date. Okay, so it starts there. Then it builds to this halfway to marriage path where you guys are going on adventures together, you're meeting up together, traveling together, and then enters the third wand, which is this new passionate adventurous energy, and then the Four Wands. Do you see it? But it's going to be quite the obstacle. It's going to be a journey. It's not going to be an easy ride here. You will go through your ups and downs. Like I think right now you're already going through a mini separation in a sense, because I do feel I feel like for some, they're having to tie up loose ends. For some, somebody's from their past is holding on to them. And yeah, this person needs to work through that. Retrograde. And because why? We're still in a retrograde. So shit is still moving at a snail's pace. I feel like once that retrograde goes through, it goes direct on the 14th, you will probably see movement. If not before then, right after it goes into direct. So it says retrograde review, Pajas, Athena, think. And then we have Jupiter, abundance. I pulled out to Aquarius. This is, maybe some of you are Aquarius or dealing with an Aquarius. So Jupiter is the Tarot's resemblance, or this is the same card. The Jupiter card is the same as the Wheel of Fortune in the Tarot deck. So it's like getting the Wheel of Fortune twice. It says, when the energy of Jupiter enters your reading, you can be assured luck is on your side and fortune shines on you. You are being given not only a gift, but also a lift, if not divine help. Blocks are being removed. Oh, I love this. As you wield influence through your own positivity and goodwill, this is certainly an astrological lucky break, but you won't be able to kick back and rest on your laurels. Instead, you will be required to attend to what you set into place and keep the positivity and attention flowing. You must continue to nurture the energies to the projects or events you have started. Otherwise, they could fall into entropy or decay. When it comes to providence and fortune, there is always a payment due. Some toil or sacrifice on your part, so do keep this in mind. You are on your way. Just don't neglect things or become lax in your endeavors. Which are traits of Jupiter as well, meaning the possibility of taking important matters for granted. Because Jupiter can make you feel happy and complacent, you may have to watch out for weight gain and for other ways you indulge yourself and others. It is important to keep a watchful eye and not skim over the details in any matter. Since Jupiter is strongly tied to the law and ideas of fairness, you may find your opinions and convictions rather strong at the present time. Jupiter is presented by Largesse, Largesse, I don't fucking know. So try not to become overbearing, as this attitude could sabotage all you have worked for. Is that you? If you feel at the moment you are in a dark period of time and you have drawn the Jupiter card, be assured blessings are on their way. Doors are opening with generosity and in faith. It is time to walk through them. The Jupiter card gives a positive spin to any reading. Keep this in mind regardless of the surrounding cards. I love that. So super positive card with Jupiter. Luck is on your side. It's entering your life. So if you're waiting on some form of communication, some form of expression of love from your person, guess what? It is coming. Retrograde. Let's go into the retrograde message. Says, stop the normal patterns of your life and take a break. The roots of this issue are found in the past. Reconsider, revise, repair, and edit. You see This is what your person is doing. Or you, if you're resonating with this side. Dig in a drawer to find an old idea to bring forth and rework it. Reconnect with old friends and previous contacts. Address some unfinished personal business. Look again and find lost items and missing information. A delay may be a saving grace in this situation. So check equipment, read the fine print, and make sure that everyone is on the same page and it is safe to move forward. This is an opportunity for a do-over. You don't need to get stuck in the past. If an old problem rears its head, rather than reinscribing dysfunctional patterns, take a different approach. Before you re-engage an old relationship, inventory your heart. Consider what needs to be different this time to make it work. Broach new territory together. If you feel called, put regular work aside and attend to a side agenda. A soul important short-term project that urgently needs every bit of wisdom you've garnered. Okay. Challenge. It's not a time, tempting though it may be, to reminisce, pick at old scars, or revisit a painful situation from your past just because you want the emotional charge of anger or the excuse to wallow in memories of betrayals and regrets. You've been there, done that, got that t-shirt, and don't need to do it again. I fucking love that. Like, let that shit go. You don't need to go there anymore. It's fucking over. The gift. Take a deep breath. This is a moment out of the ordinary flow, an opportunity to use what you've worked so hard to learn. Use your accumulated skills, knowledge, and maturity. Slow, steady, and thoughtful will win this race. If you haven't checked out the last read, go check it out, because I said no rush. This is the one. That's the title of that one, and in a nutshell, it is. It's you've met the one, and there needs to not be any type of rush or worry, because like it's just like written. Pajas Athenas. Palas Athenas loans you the ability to walk into a boardroom or other professional situation and be ready to take on any challenge. Completely in your power with just the right words at hand. Just ask her. Palas Athenas is within you. Speak to her. She can help you navigate the echelons of power. Develop real skills, craft, articulation, and tech genius with her support and your concentration. So are you a techie person? Because I think I did say something about like some genius air vibes going on here. Anyways, some techie nerdy energy. I love techie nerdy, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I love that shit. Connect your trained knowledge, natural abilities, and that spark of divine fire. Just don't overdo the intellectual defenses. Make sure your intelligence and ability to rationalize don't cause more problems than they solve. And that's sometimes, as much as I love a freaking super like intelligent genius brain, they also can be super tricky because they're so fucking smart, they're so fucking logical that it's like they can't really see outside the logic, you know. And so it's like this person over here, very logical, very left brain, like needs to kind of get in touch with their emotions, probably running from their emotions, but fucking can't. Not anymore, because in comes the tower with this moon. This is like, sorry, bro, or dudette, or whatever. Sorry, person. You are this is part of your job and duty in knowing and learning yourself, is actually knowing how to navigate the terrains of your emotions. So it's time. So just don't overdo the intellectual defenses, it says, because sometimes it'll cause more problems than they solve. Take off your helmet in the bedroom. Take off your helmet in the bedroom. Inventory yourself and see if you, like Athena, underestimate the power of the feminine heart or emotional intelligence. Keep that mind connected to your heart. And I think I said something about the mind and the heart connection in the last read, where it's like, if you're all head and no heart, that can be very dangerous. There needs to be a connection to both. You need to have heart and mind on the same page. They need to be like talking and speaking and helping each other out. The challenge: wherever you are on the gender spectrum, do not think you need to deny or disrespect the feminine, the anima, and the heart in yourself and others in order to access brilliant intelligence and competence. The gift: ask for help when you need it, and divine answers will reveal themselves. You can think through the situation with a combination of rigorous logic and a real curiosity about the truth, all connected to an open heart. I really love this. I will pull just for like a final outcome card, because I do feel like luck is on your side, but let's pull like, you know, action, outcome, Six of Cups. Yeah, somebody's missing you. There's gonna be a celebration, a reconciliation. Oh, this is, you know, somebody's reminiscing on the past, thinking about, oh my gosh, how happy they made you and how happy you made them and how happy you guys were together. And I think that this is somebody, I think you guys, if not both of you, are like, you guys make each other so happy. You're both missing each other. You can't stop thinking about each other. You want to create balance in this in this relationship. There is going to be a reconciliation. I mean, we have the Six of Cups, the Three of Cups. There will be a reconciliation. There will be a renewal. You guys will start dating. You could have dated this person in the past. Maybe it didn't reach the dating status yet, but in this state, when this person comes back, when you guys reunite, when you guys reconcile and rekindle, it's going to go to a higher level of commitment. It's going to go to the Ten of Pentacles, to the Hierophant, to the Four of Wands, to the Ten of Cups, to the Sun. True partnership. You guys make each other happy. This is coming in for you. So I wish you the best of luck. Please let me know if this reading resonated with you. Luck is on your side. I am so happy to see this coming together, because the last read looked very confused. Like the energy was very confused and there was a lot of confusion. It didn't look like it knew, like it was going anywhere, but it was just a big mess. And I have seen the evolution from yesterday's to today, and it's already starting to kind of gather some form of some form. It's gathering form. All right, until next time, I'm going to leave it here. Love and light.